Okay, so I'll explain how Terra Mystica works. So what is Terra Mystica? Terra Mystica is a board game, and the world of Terra Mystica is amazing. So there are 14 different tribes who coexist or live together in this world called Terra Mystica, and this is the Terra Mystica world. Now, in order for there are 14 different tribes, and you can play as one of those tribes. And in order for the 14 different tribes to coexist and adapt to this environment, all of these different tribes have invented something called terraforming. So what does terraform mean? Now, as I said, there are 14 different tribes, and out of all the 14 different tribes are most suited for a particular kind of landscape, and there are 7 different landscapes. Now, if you look at over here, this is a forest, the green one. This is a lake. This is a swamp. This is a farm. This is a desert. This is a mountain, and this red one is a wasteland. So there are 14 different tribes, and 14 different tribes are like the witches. There are nomads. There are halflings. There's giants. There is engineers. There is fakirs, and so on. And every one of these tribes is best suited for a particular kind of landscape. So, for example, witches are best or adapt best in forests, which is the green one, and nomads are amazing on desert, as they should be, and giants are great on wastelands, and halflings are great on farms because they're hardworking, and so what these tribes do is they try to expand as much as they can, dominate this landscape as much as they can by terraforming their neighboring tiles, so that they can then live there or flourish there. Now, how do they terraform? How all of this happens? I'll get to that. Before we get into the game, I'll explain to you what the tokens mean. Like there is a lot of setup initially required for the game. Now, this game might seem a lot complex, but it really is not. Once you start playing, you should get used to it. So I'll explain to you the tokens. So every person gets this board, and every board is different. So this is a halfling board which I've taken. I'm going to explain to you a 2-player game. And this game is a maximum 5-player game. In this board, mostly all of the board looks similar, but each of them have a special ability. So I'll explain to you how the board goes. This is your settlements. So there are, if you look at over here, I have arranged these things that looks like your settlement in Catan is similar to your settlement in Terra Mystica. And you place your settlement tokens from the left to the right, whichever has a box. So this has a box, so you place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 settlement tokens on top of it, which is what I have done over here. And then this, which looks like a city in Catan, is actually a trade post in this game. And the trade post goes over here. There are 4 trade posts, and you place your 4 trade posts over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? And then you have this, which probably you've never seen in any game, and this is a stronghold. A stronghold goes over here. So you place your stronghold over here. And then you have your sanctuary. Alright? Sanctuary goes over here. And then you have these round things. These are your temples. There are only 3 temples. So you place your 3 temple tokens over here. Alright? So that is the first setup. And then in addition to that, you also have these small things. These are your marker tokens. There are 7 of these marker tokens. You place 1 marker token in here, which looks like a ship. 1 marker token over here, which adjacent to the spade at the very bottom, not at the top. Alright? And then you place 4 marker tokens in this board. And this is the cult. I'll explain to you what a cult is. like I said, these tribes have established themselves in this Terra Mystica world, and they all follow some kind of religion slash cult. And there are 4 religions or cult, which is fire, water, earth, and air. And on each of this cult, you place each one of your colored markers. So if you're playing a witch, you play green. So I placed 4 of the color tokens over here. Alright, and if you're playing a nomad, then you place 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow tokens, and if you're playing a halfling, then you place your brown tokens over there. 4 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then your score marker. So how do you win this game? It's like every other game. It's you calculate your victory points, and whoever has the maximum victory point wins. And in order to keep track of your victory points, you have to keep one of your marker tokens. And in this game, surprisingly, your game token starting score is 20. So you start off at 20 at the 20 marker, because there is a chance, and there's a lot of chances that your score will go back. So you don't want to end up in negative, and that's why you start off at 20. Alright, and then you have these. This is your priest. Priests are not placed on the board. They are your own stash, but they only get into the play when you earn them. Alright, and you earn them in different ways. I'll tell you how they are earned. And but so don't keep them on the board. Keep them on the side. And you don't have it. You don't own those priests unless you earn them. And then these 3 things, which looks like roads from Catan, are your bridges. You can, as you can see in this world, there are rivers running around, and in order to connect those rivers, you build these bridges. Okay, so that is the setup. In the next video, I will talk about the board setup.